Hello everyone, welcome to the live session. So guys, in today's session we are going to talk about important updates we are having for our upcoming CSIR NET exam. So here in this session we will consider each and every important point regarding the exam updates. Okay, I hope that this session will be very much helpful for all of you guys. But at any point of time, if you will have any question, any query, you can even ask about that thing, or you can mention your doubts, okay, in the comments. So guys, now we are going to start the discussion and I am going to tell you about some of the very important points. See guys, before starting the discussion, I'm going to tell you about the Unacademy Plus subscription a little bit, and after that I will start the discussion about the exam updates, so which is going to be the important discussion and the most or the mainly the discussion in this session we are going to do about the exam updates. Now, if I'm going to tell you about the preparation, so guys, I hope most of you are already familiar with this thing that by taking the Unacademy Plus subscription, you can prepare very well for your upcoming exam. Clear? So if you will take the Unacademy Plus subscription, you will be able to attend the live classes by all the top educators we are having on Unacademy Plus for your exam preparation. Also guys, live sessions, well structured and well planned courses will be there if you will take the Unacademy Plus subscription and you will attend the classes. So these will be the courses which will help you to take your preparation to the next level. Also classes by all the top educators you will be able to attend, which will surely help you or to know about the exact planning strategy, and you will get the best guidance by all the top educators. Also guys, weekly quizzes, doubt clearing sessions and PDF of important notes will be available to you. So which is again going to be something which will help you to prepare well. Clear? Next thing, whenever you will take the Unacademy Plus subscription by using the referral code, that is AnjaliALive, you can get the 10% discount in the total Unacademy Plus subscription amount. Clear? So AnjaliALive you need to write as it is to get the 10% discount in the total Unacademy Plus subscription amount. There are so many Unacademy Plus courses going on right now for your upcoming CSIR NET physics exam preparation and all other categories CSIR NET exam preparation. So if you want to check all these courses, you can check them in the Unacademy learning app. Also guys, if we are going to talk about the process or the steps to take the subscription, the steps are: initially you need to download the Unacademy learning app, then log into the app, select your goal. Your goal will be CSIR UGC NET. If you are preparing for any category CSIR NET exam, then after this guys, you will get 3 lines in the left hand side corner. Just click on those 3 lines in the learning app, then click on plus, then click on get subscription, and that's how, just by clicking on this and by following the further steps, you will easily be able to take the subscription. Okay, so guys, now let's start the discussion about the upcoming CSIR NET exam. Guys, I hope you all are familiar with this thing that this exam is going to be conducted for 5 different subjects, which are chemical science, earth science, life science, mathematical science and physical science. For these different subjects, we are having the CSIR NET exam. Clear? So if you are going to prepare for the exam and if you want to give it like for chemical science or earth science or life science or mathematical or physical, you can appear in this exam. Okay. Now, next thing is, if we are going to talk about the pattern for upcoming exam, that means for 2020. Okay, so in this case guys, what is the exact pattern we will have? So first of all, very important thing is that the exam will be conducted online. Okay, so it is going to be an online mode or a computer based test, you can say. Clear? So guys, this is how this point is going to tell you one thing very clearly, that if you have not appeared in any of the online exams before this one, then it will be very good if you will prepare or if you will practice some of the online mock test. Clear? Or some of the similar practice you will do, so that whenever you will go to the examination hall and you are going to appear in this exam, you will not find the things so much new for you. Okay, you will be familiar with them, and that's how it will be easy for you to solve most of the questions in the exam, to understand that pattern there very easily, and to solve most of the questions in the exam as well. Clear? So this is also something on which we all need to work. Now second thing is that there will be three parts in the exam: part A, part B and part C. Clear? And there will not be any break. Clear? So it's going to be like in one question paper you will have three sections, and just in those 3 hours duration you have to solve all these sections and their required number of questions. Clear? So duration of the exam will be 3 hours. Next, guys, in this exam, the part A will be a common part in all the subjects. Whether we are going to talk about physical science, chemical science, mathematical science, okay, or any stream, earth science, okay. So part A will be a common part in that exam. Along with that, that means the syllabus for part A will be same for all categories, all streams. Clear? Next thing, if we are going to talk about part B and part C, so there we will have specific questions of subjects. Clear? If you are preparing with the physical science, then you will have the physics questions in part B and part C. If you are preparing with chemical science, then you will have the questions of chemistry in part B and part C. Clear? Next thing. Also guys, candidates are free to move to and fro between the parts. That means when you will start solving the questions, you can even solve the part A questions first, then part C questions, or part C questions first and then part B questions. That means whatever section you want to solve initially, you can do that easily. So you can easily just switch from one part to another when you are solving the questions. After this guys, the maximum marks in the exam will be 200. Clear? For all those required number of questions which you need to solve, total marks will be 200. Clear? And there will be negative marking for incorrect answers. So here this is another very important point, that we all should be very much careful about this thing, that we will not tick any wrong answer. Why? Because if you will tick or select wrong answer, there will be negative marking, due to which your marks which you are going to score may get reduced. Clear? Very good evening, Kashish. Now, guys, if we are going to talk about next thing, that is the exam will be conducted for both, that is JRF, which is Junior Research Fellowship, and Lectureship. Next, candidates can apply for either one or both based on CSIR NET eligibility criteria. Clear? Because for JRF there is a age limit. Clear? So if you are like below that age, so you can apply for JRF. But if you are like above that age, then you can't apply for JRF. Clear? So depending on that eligibility, you can simply apply for JRF or lectureship. Okay. Next thing, if we are going to talk about the pattern for 2020, clear, for physical science. So guys, for physical science, mainly if we are going to talk, so there we will have the total number of questions given in part A, part B and part C. Total number of questions will be 20, 25 and 30. Clear? Out of 20 questions you need to do 15 in part A. Out of 25 you need to do 20 in part B. Out of 30 you need to do 20 in part C. Clear? So this is how you should know that how many number of questions you need to attempt in different sections, part A, part B and part C. After this guys, if we are going to talk about the negative marking part, so there is going to be 25% negative marking in all the parts. That means in one particular section, that is in part A, for one correct answer, if you will get 2 marks, then 25% of the 2 marks will be the negative marking for the wrong answer. Clear? In that particular section. In part B, you will get, for one correct answer, you will get 3.5 marks, and for part C, you will get 5 marks for one correct answer, and 25% of the total marks will be negative marking. Done? Next, there will be 4 alternatives. That means there will be 4 options. Clear? For every given question, and you just need to select one correct answer out of those 4 options. Clear? Hello Muhammad Riyaj. Now, next thing guys, if we are going to talk about part A, so total questions 20, you need to attempt 15, total marks 2, like for correct answer, the marks which you will get will be 2. And negative marking you will have for part A questions. If you will tick or select any wrong answer in part A, there will be a negative marking of 0.5 marks. Clear? So this is all about part A. Then for part B, there will be total number of questions, that's going to be 25. Questions you need to attempt, that will be 20, and marks per question will be for correct question or correct answer. Clear? That will be 3.5, and negative marking will be 0.875. So that's going to be negative marking, and the marks for the correct answer and marks for the wrong answer, that's negative marking. Done. So correct answer you will get 3.5 marks in part B, and wrong answer you will get 0.875 marks in part B. Clear? Very good evening, Uday. Now guys, in between, if you will have any query, any question, anything you want to ask, you can mention it in the message or comments and we'll talk about that point. Now, if we are going to talk about part C, so total questions which you will have in part C in physical science category, that will be 30, but you need to attempt 20 out of them, and marks per question will be 5. Clear? And negative marking will be 1.25 in the part C. That means in part C questions, if you are going to select any wrong answer, then you will get minus 1.25 marks for that wrong answer. That's going to be the negative marking. Clear? So guys, this was the information about part C. Next thing, if we are going to talk about the syllabus for physical sciences, so our syllabus has been divided into two different categories. One is going to be core and the other one is advanced. Okay, so core and advanced. In this case, in core, what are going to be the subjects which we will consider? So guys, in the core part, you will have mathematical methods of physics, classical mechanics, electromagnetic theory, quantum mechanics, thermodynamics and statistical physics, electronics and experimental methods. Clear? So these are the subjects which we will have in the core syllabus, and in the advanced you will have mathematical methods of physics, classical mechanics, electromagnetic theory, quantum mechanics, thermodynamic and statistical physics, electronics and experimental methods, atomic and molecular physics, condensed matter physics, and nuclear and particle physics. Clear? So guys, these are the subjects in advanced. Now, if we are going to talk about the important instructions, before that guys, the complete syllabus also I will show you for all these subjects, okay, whether for core and for advanced, for both the parts of the syllabus. But before talking about that, we are going to talk about important instructions. So guys, here are some of the very important instructions which all the students should know. That's going to be, hello Yug. Now see, the important instructions related to the exam we are having as follows. Clear? So like, list of candidates registers for this test will be made available on the official website. So once you will register for this exam, clear, then you will be able to see the list of students, those who have registered for the exam in the official website. That means the information will be available to you in the official website. After this guys, you can even check their registration, okay, or the status time to time. For the updates you can check the website. That will be very much helpful for you and you will stay updated about your exam. Now next thing is, the question paper will be set in Hindi and English version both. Also, candidates opting for Hindi medium, in the application form will be displayed questions in both English and Hindi, whereas candidates opting for English medium will be asked questions in English version only. Okay, so this is one of the doubts which generally students have, that if we are selecting English as a language, will we get the questions in English language only or Hindi both? So you should know, if you are selecting English, you will get in English language questions. Okay, if you are selecting Hindi, you will get the questions in Hindi and English, both the languages. Next thing, the actual number of questions in each part and section to be asked and attempted may vary from subject to subject. That means for physical science, if these many number of questions you need to do in a particular section, that may vary for the other subject. For chemical science, for earth science, for mathematical science, it may vary. Clear? So for physical science, I have done the discussion in this session. After this, guys, no candidates shall be permitted to leave the examination hall before completion of 3 hours from the start of the exam. Clear? Next thing. Candidates must carry CSIR NET admit card and original ID photo ID proof. Clear? And 2 passport size photos with them, okay, at the center. But again, guys, whenever you will get your admit card, there you will also have the instructions given to you, and you should also always go through those instructions to know about exact points, and you should follow them. Okay, next, guys, now we are having the syllabus for mathematical methods of physics, which will be in the part A core. Done. So basically, most of the times we expect these questions, which are we are having the topics in part A core syllabus in the part B section, because part A is the general part. Clear? For that, the reasoning, general aptitude, those kind of questions you can expect, but this is the subject related, so there are greater chances that you may expect the questions in part B from this part of the syllabus. Okay, but still the questions may still get vary a little bit, like from these topics you may get the questions in part C as well. Okay, but the frequency is higher that you will get these topics based questions in part B. Done. And if there will be a little variation, that's okay, because topic will remain topic. If you are preparing it, whether it will be in part B or part C, you will be able to solve that topic. Clear? So these are the topics mentioned in the mathematical methods of physics syllabus. You for chemicals, like in terms of syllabus, it is for physical science. Clear? And for the chemical sciences, you will have a different session. Okay. So chemical science educator will take that session in which they will discuss the chemical sciences syllabus and all the information about chemical science. Initially, the information which I have shared with you, that was the common information for all streams, all categories. Okay, but syllabus is for physical science. Done. Now guys, this one is for classical mechanics. If you will have some query or some doubt, you can let me know. Hello Ghanshyam. Then guys, this is a syllabus for electromagnetic theory. Kashish, see, nothing is impossible, clear? So yeah, you can qualify it, but again it matters, like, see, any exam preparation if you are doing, clear? You should know about this thing, that what you need to prepare, what is going to be something which you should do on the priority basis, or as a preference you should consider those topics. What are the steps you need to take? If these things are clear to you, clear on what factors you need to focus more, if all these things are clear to you, then you can surely do it. Clear? So yeah, it's possible and you can do it if you are having a clear idea about all these things. Then guys, for quantum mechanics, thermodynamics and statistical physics, electronics and experimental methods. And guys, one more thing, this is for the core part, clear? So after this we will have the advanced. So in the advanced and in the core, sometimes you may even get some of the topics mentioned in the subject common, clear? And out of these subjects guys, I will always suggest you that, or even in the previous classes I have suggested you that what you should do, you should cover up all the subjects, you should not leave even a single one, clear? So by completing the important topics of all the subjects, you will be in a safe side. That means you will be familiar with most of the topics, okay, you are having in your syllabus, and you will be able to solve most of the questions in your exam. So that's going to be a safe side, that if possible prepare all the subjects, and that's always going to give you the best results, clear? And these are the subjects mentioned in the advanced part of your syllabus, and also there are greater chances that from these topics you can expect the questions in part C. Thermodynamics and statistical physics, electronics and experimental methods, clear? So all these are the points mentioned in these subjects, the important topics, clear? But out of these we can do the selection of topics, what we need to do, what we need to prepare, because see, the topics are so many topics in different subjects. If anybody will go for all the topics mentioned in a subject, clear, then there will be so many points, there will be so many things which you need to prepare, okay? But whatever you are preparing, that should be in such a way that you should have a good command, and to make a good command, that selection of topics is going to be very important. So how you can do that selection of topics, clear? That's what we need to know. And in our courses in the Unacademy Plus, clear, courses, what we do, we mainly focus on those things which are very important for you, and on which you need to focus more, on which you need to focus less, what are the things you should prepare and you must prepare, clear? So that's what we do, the discussion in our plus courses, and provide you the best guidance, okay, which will surely help you to do the best preparation for your exam. So guys, if you want to take the Unacademy Plus subscription, you can take the subscription, and you can even prepare very well for your exam, get the guidance by all the top educators, and cover up most of the important things, clear? Also, whenever you will take the plus subscription, okay, you can use the referral code AnjaliALive, as it has been mentioned here, or even you can write the referral code Anjali Arora. Any one of the referral codes you can write, no space in between, and this is how you need to write it, okay? So write the referral code, apply it, and get the 10% discount in the total Unacademy Plus subscription amount, clear? So guys, these were some of the very important points related to your exam preparation, okay? And I hope that now, after knowing about the syllabus, after knowing about all these important points, you will have a very clear idea about the topics you need to prepare, how you can prepare them, okay? And what are the subjects you are having in the different part of the syllabus. So you will have very clear idea of about all these things, clear? So if you are still having any doubt at any point, guys, you can let me know about it, and we will do the discussion about those points. And if everything is clear, that's very good. So if there is any doubt, you can mention it and let me know about it. And guys, right now on the Unacademy Plus, there are so many Unacademy Plus courses going on. So if you want to attend the classes of those courses, you can take the Unacademy Plus subscription, okay, and get many benefits after taking the subscription. Also, whenever you will take the subscription, use the referral code AnjaliALive or Anjali Arora, apply the referral code and get the 10% discount in the total Unacademy Plus subscription amount, clear? So thank you very much everyone for joining this session. I hope that the session was helpful for all of you, but still if you will have any doubt, any query or anything which you want to ask, you can let me know about that. Okay, so guys, I hope each and everything is clear to everyone, and thank you very much for joining this session. Thank you.